Hello, hello, good people of the world of old. So tonight we're going to be showing on stream the upcoming DLC that will be released in well, less than a month now for Old World, Empire of the Indus. So let's get into it. You can see a variety of nations. Here's Maurya, and well, there's Richie and Tamilakan as well. This night I'm going to be showing Maurya, and yeah, as some people noted, especially on Discord, they have a wide choice of families, so we're going to be exploring that. And as you can see on screen at the moment, they have a project to found Buddhism, and they have reduced missions cost as well. A variety of leaders. I'm going to pick the default one. Yes, preset leader. So the default is Ashoka, as would be reasonably expected, I imagine. We are going to play with default dynasties for the AIs as well. So Ashoka is a compassionate tactician. So pretty good stats and quite efficient to clear units. I suggest we are going to use one of the map scripts from the DLC, from the extension as well. Oh, and hello Ziolin, welcome to stream. So we have mountain pass. Well, as you can see, there's land divided by a region of mountains. There's deep jungle, which, well, as noted, is has a lot of. Yeah, that's not really a shocker, really, Maurya. I'm leaving Reggie and Tamilakan to explore to my good friend and colleague, the Fluffy Bunny, who I'm sure will show interesting things. Purposely didn't reveal too much while we were on the waiting screen. So, well, happy to play any of these map scripts. So maybe Deep Jungle to start with. Welcome, Rinswind. Welcome, Maniac Rex. Any preferences for maps? And then I think I'm going to launch. Yeah, nothing special. There might be a few error messages here and there. This is a development build, of course, so sometimes there's a few strange things. Random tech tree. Well, nah, I'm not going. Yeah, all right, I'll do that random tech tree one of these days because I love it, but maybe not tonight when showing India. All right, let's go then. Deep jungle it will be. And welcome, Aran. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, the game is also a bit slower on those development builds. And indeed we are Ashoka, King of Magadha and the Mauryan Empire. Our rule was no certainty, it is only by proving our abilities as a viceroy and overcoming our brother's dispute that we've been able to take the throne. To cement our rule, we have taken the princess Sandimitra as a second wife alongside Devi, our first love, the daughter of a merchant. So you can see we start with 2 consorts. Now with the support of the court secured, we are ready to lead our people to new heights. The other rulers of this land are out of balance. You will show them the commitment to Dharma that an empire needs to grow and prosper. We will show them the model of true kingship. Alright. And let's go then. Alright, so we notice a few things. Here, you can see Jade up north, so a new resource. I do not think it counts, well, it doesn't count as a precious resource for patrons. I'm slightly tempted to pick patrons just because of the 2 resources there. But the no growth start is a bit painful, so I'm also tempted to simply re-roll the map, and I think I'm going to do that. The point will be to showcase the DLC more than showcase the overcoming of a poor start. What's allowed? No, India cannot build nuclear weapons. But of course, the real game instead of map, sorry. Yes. You were more observant than I was. What a busted set of families, champions, hunter, riders, all in. Yeah, you can have all 3 military families if you want. There's also sages, statesmen, patrons. So yeah, quite an array, but at the end of the day you will have to pick 3. So that's one of the questions that were raised on Discord. And, well, there you have the answer. So here we see silk. You can see beautiful silk with its worms drawing everywhere. Oh, the music is a bit loud. Alright, let me lower it down a little bit. Yeah, I think that's because it's the dev build. I don't have my audio settings set the same. That should be a bit better, hopefully. And please don't hesitate to provide additional feedback as necessary regarding the music, in particular the sound levels. Extra, well, it's easy. You just click sages. If you have iron, you click champion. That's quite simple. Interestingly, though, despite having hunters, they start with a warrior. In terms of starting techs, they have 3 level 1 techs, no level 2 techs like Kush. So they have iron working, stone cutting, and administration. And here I'm going to found sages. And we do get trapping, so at least if you want to found a hunter city, like seems to be indicated for this site close by, then we will have the ability to actually make camps, which we don't have yet. And I'm going to go in that direction with my leader as a general, first thing. And as a consequence, I will not have quite the orders to start my first farm, so that's fine. What abilities does Ashoka have? He's a compassionate tactician, and that's all of it. +4 legitimacy for funding a city is less than normal, right? No, it's not. Oh, we lost our queen. Unfortunate. So she died giving birth to the prince. Our healthy baby son Ashoka. Let's mourn her. Start our farm. And alright, let's go toward this ancient ruin with our scout. Stomping time, boys! Maybe not quite. We do not have elephants yet, and we haven't funded rider either, so not quite, not quite. Oh, what do we see here? These are beautiful, beautiful jungle tiles. Oh, we found a volcano as a landmark on top. Oh, if we had 7 orders, we could just acquire a random technology, but we do not, alas. So here we become cultivators. Not not quite as good. Oh, and Thracians, who are providing us with iron. Yeah, sure. It's fine. Yeah, to expand on that, Ashoka is just a compassionate tactician. He's a default leader. All default leaders for all nations are just normal traits. They don't have special abilities. Only alternate dynasties have that, and that's, well, a way for us to have fun with effects that are slightly crazy and don't necessarily have to be balanced, let's say, or as balanced as standard traits. Not that standard traits are balanced, but the default leaders all just pick from the normal set of archetypes and abilities in the game. So Ashoka is no different. Is that a heal? I don't know. I'll see later. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick drama. Yeah. And get some iron as well. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty common, at least to me. I almost always lose the wife on turn less than 5. That's inevitable in my experience. I wonder about getting a farmer immediately for extra growth. Get it early. We don't have great growth in our capital, but that would delay the next settler, which we could get. We can buy next settler right now. That could be a decent patron spot. Maybe there's more. That looks like potential hunters. Or do I go straight for second settler? Alright, I'll accelerate my growth first. So this is definitely not an optimal play in the zero-sum multiplayer duelist way to play. But I do enjoy building big cities, so... oh, that's true, Cyan. Sedge isn't patrons. There's no... That's a unique trio, right? That's not available until now, so that's a new combo. I believe that's correct. Alright. Hunters then. Fur hunters at that. Alright, and that would be a great patron spot indeed. Okay, we can declare war on these guys. Could also not declare war. Oh, and we have the goals as well. We're not offering anything to the goals. I'm afraid. Oh, it will be painful to fight them in the forest, so... yeah, but I think there's no real good alternative. And let's show some self-control against the Numidians. Alright, there's additional fur we can get. So this is a money hunter, if I may say so. And we'll settle patrons in this spot by this style, probably to get all 4 pearls in the patron seat. And that will be a strong trio of cities, really. A good set. Yeah, the gods were kind enough to give us a spare. Sergeant patrons on Greece, yes, but no hunter, indeed. What are Maurya's bonus besides the 6 families? Alright, so as one of the Indian nations, their paganism is buffed up, is Hinduism, so it's a paganism that can that allows you to make disciples, and disciples can make can get theologies, can get improvements. So that is quite unique in itself, but it's shared with the other nations. They have a project to found Buddhism, which means it's pretty much a lock for them, because otherwise it requires philosophy to be founded and at least 4 theologies on the map. So you can get it much earlier than that, way before. So that's pretty much, yeah, you get Buddhism for yourself, essentially. And additionally, they also have reduced cost for missions, reduced training and civics cost for mission, if I remember correctly, which means old court, rally troops, still research. Well, all the missions with civics, there are quite a few of them. So let me click on it. Here you are. Minus 50% civics and trainings and training costs for missions. And they have the Found Buddhism project as well as a set of 6 families. And here are the starting texts. And they have a solid set of shrine as well. We'll go there quite soon. Do we go against the goals, or do we deal with our barbarian side first? Well, I think we can prepare to go against the goals, or at least maybe do that. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want as promotion, so I'll do things simply for now. Clear vegetation from 10 tiles. Control 6 mines. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to get 6 mines quite soon. Clear vegetation, not so much. I intend to be a single chopper. And yeah, we have a river here, so we'll want to keep the forest around on these tiles. Oh, we will. I will. Do we have a decent governor to assign? We do. An eloquent judge and oligarch seems indicated. Interesting niche ability, but certainly find a way to work it. I'm not sure what you were referring. But, I mean, it's all designed so that you can do fun things with it. That's the point. So, I very much hope that players will find cool stuff to do with it. There's quite a bit that's been broken before, but I think my guess is that Cyan will want to show you stuff to be done with Tamilakan, even more than Maurya. Oh, I should have checked what wonders are in the game. The prince could become proud or loyal. I kind of like loyal. I am loyal myself since I've been mourning, so that's good relations with our son as well. Good. And yeah, let's watch these goals. Evidently declared war on us. Alright, next settler. Indeed, let's ready ourselves for future hardship, kill these guys. So as always, an early tactician clearing barbarians is, well, tribesmen. It's quite a strong way to gain legitimacy. Of course, it's not as powerful as when starting with champions on top. The plus 25% is of course fantastic when fighting tribes, but we should still be able to get strong results out of our leader. Alright, send you to study philosophy, my son. Yeah, alright. That is not as brilliant as I would have liked, but still not too bad. Alright, let's explore some more. The Scythians, huh? Well, our blades will speak for us indeed. There's entirely too many goals in this forest. Too loud the storm. Yeah, well, I was right over it, so sorry about that. Yeah, that's good. I think I want to be here. But this guy will attack me when I stand on the forest. So they will take counter damage, of course, because I'm a tactician, and that will do most of the work to actually get rid of them. Oh, the Prince Ashoka has been spending time out in the wild during his studies, getting to know the land. During his time, he has shown a remarkable affinity and compassion toward the animals. One mealtime, Ashoka suddenly refuses to eat, claiming that he will no longer touch meat. So he could become a pacifist, which is almost like inspiring, but not quite. But cannot be a general. I could get courage and maybe bitter. I think Prince Ashoka can be a pacifist. That's okay. Alright, we got our worker here. Do we want a second one? No, I think we want a slinger as early as we can from our hunter seat. Right, get this spot. Minus 40 opinion of monotheism or minus 20 opinion of polytheism. Well, we're going to favor polytheism, right? As Indians, that seems fitting. Let's keep exploring with our scout, if we can do so without exposing them unduly. Yeah, I think a second wisdom point for the prince is in order. Wow, since 1999, I'm swined. Yeah, well, it is quite a bit. Oh, Babylonia has started the lighthouse. Ah, well, I would have liked it with a coming patron spot on 4 pearls, but I suppose we can't get it all. Or at least not this time. Yeah, we are a nice purple. I like that, I have to say. Do we have a cool governor to assign? Well, our wife, I suppose. That might be more appropriate for our patron seat, though. Well, we'll see. I should be influencing though, if only for the XP. Influence missions are not cheaper because they are paid for with money, not training or civics. Alright, second confidence. This young idiot doesn't want to study anymore. Well, we'll pay and you'll keep studying, young brat. Alright, and let's get back to our territory to heal. And muster yet another settler for that next spot. Alright, yet more goals. There are entirely too many goals here. Oh yeah, I should showcase that. Indeed, so Jade provides, well, all 4 new luxuries provide happiness directly. Silk, Jade, and we don't see them at the moment, but Ebony and Spices would too. Alright, so our minister is power hungry immediately. Yeah, new civics resource, indeed. The Jade Mine. 2 civics to happiness. We'll have yeah, culture and happiness, and ebony and spices are comparable as well. And if you harvest them, you get straight up happiness in the closest city. No, it's not precious in the sense of patrons, you mean? No, it doesn't count as precious. Maybe it should. Maybe that's something we should consider. But for now it does not. Alright, I want to deal with these goals. Get my mine. I need a few more. Oh. Let's work on it. I do love the silk. The webs in the bushes and trees are fantastic, in my opinion. Oh! Oh, right. So someone has started the Great Stupa. And the prince wants to become commander. Alright, that's not ideal. He's a pacifist commander. So... Alright, let's get critical hits. That's perfectly fine by me. No, we really want to found Buddhism though. I want this hut. Yeah, but I also want to get my my units fighting. Another slinger right away. Maybe. Or another settler. Let's go for it. Civics, happiness, culture boost to patrons, doesn't require stone cutting like marble does and gives a luxury. Yeah, it would be stacked. Indeed. I don't want to pay, but I can afford it, so... Yeah, alright, let's play. Get your wisdom, young man. More goals coming from the east. Well, I think I should do a slinger first in these conditions. It doesn't please a family, so it needs to be a bit better. Well, no, it doesn't. You guys are always asking for buffs of everything. I think we should nerf everything to the ground. And then maybe consider if possibly we might have gone overboard a little bit. Charisma, courage or discipline? Can I enjoy the discipline at the moment? Money is nice. you heard it here first, people. Money is actually nice. Hittite supremacy in the subcontinent? Yeah, well, we are not there. Can Hatti chop jungle? No, they can't. They need land consolidation. Well, yeah, like everyone, to be able to cut jungles. I'm going to pick strike 3 while I'm at it. Yeah, it really looks like a land consolidation game to me. Alright, what do we found? Yeah, I think another Sage City. Feels okay to me. Oh, right, more growth even. So yeah, we should really lean into that, go in that direction. And I should hide my worker as well. I'm going to get pillaged to hell and back. Yeah, with that warrior first. There's nothing we can improve at the moment. Well, we could get mines, and I suppose we need mines, but we're also going to be facing more tribesmen very soon, so discover 6 technologies. I suppose we're not too slow on the tech draw. Yeah, alright. Let's go for that. Stun this idiot. Get our audience started. I think this guy will die if I don't do anything more to protect them, so alright, I'm going to buy the tile right now. And heal in case they will let me do that. Alright, and warrior now. Okay, so we'll clear that spot. The settler will get there. I think we want another worker from the beginning. Does Rancher work in jungle? I believe it does now. Yeah. I think it was originally missed and that we added it since. If memory serves. Alright, tribal raid from the Thracians. Yeah, alright. I'm looking for local governments. Yeah, food and money, sure. Yeah. And alright, let's get back with our slinger. Slinger, warrior. Alright, mill drill, aristocracy. I think mill drill for the science actually. And we do have literature that I should assign. Alright, let's come back. Let's send this guy up. Well, I think stand on the city and blink those idiots. Good Gaulish or yes, yes. The goals in jungle are quite unpleasant. Yeah, I suppose that's an easy way to check. Well, if I had a unit around. Yeah, well, I'm not seeing it here. The preview, I don't have it fully. Alright, I should be dealing with these guys, actually. Yeah, alright. I will write this thing as good enough to deal with the situation here. And start to deal with these guys. Jungle also gives 75% reduction of ranged damage, so it's even more efficient to protect melee units against ranged attacks than, well, all units against ranged attack than if I go there, I will get nice growth. Yeah, it will take ages before the patron city gets these tiles, so sure, let's go there. And yeah, another sages. Oh, Romans. Sure. Alright, there are Romans over the mountain. Matchmaker. Oh! Could get peace with the Scythians. We could marry our commander prince to them? Or to a tactician? Well, the tactician would like us better. But the commander would like our son better. Alright. Oh yes, yes, I'm becoming blessed. I love being blessed, so let's go for that. Sure. Very nice events when you are blessed. The goals are the true lord of the jungle. Oh yeah. Sure, let's get our point of charisma. Alright, both our slingers can pick Eagle Eye as a promotion, so that's lucky, quite strong. Get there, get our camp, and start our next nets as well. Keep boosting our culture. We'll have to wait a bit until we can actually repair the damage at our capital. Yeah, 30 wood for removing jungle as well, but you need land consolidation to do it, so that can take a bit of time. Roma started an Acropolis. Alright, that will teach me to get blessed. I get doomed as well. I'm used to better results from those traits. Alright, and in terms of research, I want from consolidation, so I want police. So the game was suggesting it to me. Interesting. Yeah, I have some ancient ruins that I should be picking, really. That could accelerate my game quite a bit. Is lumber mill in jungle the same as in forest? I don't think you can get lumber mills in jungle. Quick stupa completed by Greece, and we are dead. Unfortunate. I do not like being dead. We could reveal the territory of Rome, get them undead to us, and we are a pacifist commander. Yeah, true. Right, a bit of a joke there. Oh yeah, it's a princess, a young zealot. Romulus is still around and hungry. Of course, he's a tactician. So he'll act us, but it doesn't anymore. Alright, let's become cunning. Slums and a citizen. Yeah, well, sure. Alright. Let's get back to our territory, maybe. Well, I suppose this guy can still deal with them. Probably. He's not getting damaged much. Alright, we can become gracious on top. Oh yeah, another 90 research. Sure, why not? Alright, let's grab aristocracy. Events are nice. Nice collapse, yeah, but if I'm going to put horses, I don't need two in the same city. So I assume you were talking about the potential border collapse if I place the slums on the other side. Stone cutter specialist probably not happening. 6 urban improvement, yes. Yeah, right. Let's push our sedges. Family opinion. I suppose keep getting our culture in our patron's seat. Alright, and here, yeah, we could get a church, but we are not developing yet. Well, I suppose that's going to be quick. Once we get there, and we could accelerate it a bit more. Yeah, I suppose an extra warrior won't hurt. And yeah, let's get a walker. Alright, go. The return of the Found Religion project, indeed. Right, these pillagers are being quite unpleasant. Yeah, I think we're going against these barbarians next, so let's get ready to do that. Fix our mine. Oh, and I really want to heal this guy as well, so alright, let's buy an order and do so. Putra. Can I really want another walker? But I want a lot of other things as well. That's 2 turns. Let's festival it. I also want to get my religion as soon as I'm developing, and it's been delayed quite a bit already. Sure, extra food, yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, and let's send our warrior in this direction as well, since we are fighting in the forest there. And repair this camp as well. Alright, there's a lot of fighting everywhere. The Gauls are still invading us, but thankfully Rome declared war on them, so they are going to deal with them, well, at least partly alleviate the pressure on us. At any rate. Alright, rebels now. Repair the mines. Oh, we are at war with everyone. Yeah, the Thracian declared too, I forgot that. I'm doing things in random order, that doesn't work. Cannot do much. Let's become gracious. Let's get the court collar as well. And this idiot might as well become inspiring, I suppose. And yeah, we do want to do something about those guys. Put them all down. Yes. Yes, it's always the same thing with cover. Should you remove it and then not have it when you want it, or leave it around for your units, but have your risk your opponent using it against you? Oh, tribute. I suppose we can afford it. Alright, let's afford it then. They're not that huge in comparison to us. Oh, they have 7 weak cities. Alright, so they're still big. We can get those Trianism to spread, I suppose, why not? Yeah, a little bit extra research. Spread borders. That works. These guys. I think we want to repair a bit more. here we want to found Buddhism. I should assign my king as a governor, but this judge is nice too, eloquent as they are, and inspiring too, so... Plenty of Numidians coming. Nope. Sure, it's kind of effort. Where do we stand with wonders? The Yazulikaya, right, that would be interesting. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Alright. Let's kill this guy. Probably more repairs, flouts. Hit this one. Yeah, we're just stalling more than anything. Yeah, they are all ranged units. So I think standing on a nice jungle seems indicated. But we want warriors to actually inflict damage to them. Yeah, I would like forestry, but that's not on the cards. I suppose monasticism might be our path to science. Might even be time to civic rush a warrior, given how many you are. Yes, yes. Might be time, indeed. Even too late, I would say, since the city is damaged now. Alright. Okay, a pair of militia. Well, I don't want to expose them, it's a problem. This guy I would really like to heal. And this idiot doesn't quite kill, unfortunately. Wow. Still. Let's do what we can, and if we cannot be a herbalist here, maybe we can be useful somewhere else. I'm killing this one. And do we rush a warrior? I did. I suppose that's not absurd. Alright, let's do it. Oh, and I did an attack here, which is quite poor. I feel like the tribal algorithm was fixed or something in the last couple of updates. For my last few sessions on the grid, I've actually been pretty brutal. I think, frankly, raging tribes have been brutal for a long time, and I think that's easy to forget. And because the tournament is played on normal tribes, and people, because they're training for the tournament, are playing on these settings, preferentially you cannot forget how brutal they can be on raging. There's definitely a lot of corners you can cut in a multiplayer context, well, with lower settings that are not that gives you a false impression, I think. Yes, this is Raging Tribe. This is great. So no resources to start with, Raging Tribes. well, everything that is default on the grade, yeah. Yes, yes, absolutely. Alright, I should be dealing with my events as well. Oh, I do not want to become greedy, but I can spend training for money. Stressed and get an Odeon. No, I don't want to fail my goal. Alright, let's get stressed. Yep, here is fine. Gets me, well, that's the whole point. That gets me closer to my ambition as well. And we don't have the training to do anything significant with these guys, unfortunately. Is there new music as well? No, there's no new music. I think people underestimate what it takes to... Well, commission a composer is something, but then an orchestra, then everything that goes with it. So no, there's no new music. There's a few new sound effects, but no new music with the DLC. Yeah, Rome swooped in to this goal site just after all their units had become raiders to go against me, so that's maybe not the way I would have loved it most. I would have preferred for them to kill the raiders and leave me the site, but yeah, they are helping indeed. At the end of the day, they are. Don't like it, but I think I have to move back. We are hurting for everything. We are hurting for orders. Oh, our slab is pillaged again. Of secrets. Plus 40 family opinion. Yes. Yeah, I like the Book of Secrets. Let's get that. Indeed. More orders. Well, I guess I lose them immediately, but alright, let's do it. And let's try to deal with our stress by indulging in revelry. Almost. Well, I think if we are attacking only once, we are attacking this guy. We don't have much training, you see. So everything is burning. Yeah, well, it does happen, right? This is a classic. I'm not too focused either. I should have adopted centralization quite a few turns ago. And you don't always get it so bad this phase. Yeah, it's especially bad. I'm losing a specialist and everything, but oh, I am no longer stressed. That's cool. Alright. No, I'm not sending science. I suppose I could be sending civics to Rome. Would I really need the iron? Well, I suppose, yeah. I suppose it's good for the relations with them. The prince could become something. I think I'll pick the scholar instead. Oh! Elephant owner. Oh, that's a +5 legitimacy. The wrinkled colossus watches you with the eyes that hold the wells of intelligence. Oligarch Vijaya, the minister, has presented you with a 60-year-old elephant, a symbolic and regal gift of an admirable animal in the age of his prime. Ah. Oh, we could give it to the heir. Or we could keep it for ourselves. I think we have to be an elephant owner, right? Well, the story doesn't say, Maniac. I would assume, by default, that it would be a beautiful elephant grey. But the truth is, I do not know the color of the elephant. Alright, so this is slightly better. And we have founded Buddhism, right? Yes, we have. Okay. We are still quite a way away from monasticism, and actually we are going to fail our legacy because of that, because that's still too many turns. We said we will adopt centralization though, and we have not. That's a bit faster, but not enough. Or are our families disastrous? We'll see what we can do to improve that. Hopefully we shall stabilize. Good evening to you, Mr. Fluffstar. Alright, we are having rebels. Judaism has been founded. Somewhat late, I would say. I think I'm taking the legitimacy. And the tea and the courtier. Alright. Yeah, we can kill from the center of the city. Let's do that. Alright. I think I want to do some repairs first. Yeah, and my capital is getting harassed quite a bit as well. I want to deal with those barbarians and those Thracian sites in the not too distant future, but I have to deal with my rebels too, so we will have to stabilize a bit first, if we can. Ideally we'd get fur to boost our resources and also our opinions. We do have literature and we haven't assigned it, and we also have tea. I think I'm going to put it all in my capital, probably. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Are they killing? Yes, they are. More warriors. Yeah, that is the lure of getting slingers because you have a hunter family in the early game. If you are fighting in forest, that's still a mistake. You should still be going for warriors, of course. Yeah, my slingers are, well, decent, but of limited use since I'm fighting in forest and jungle. No unmapped resource. Yeah, well, there's a limit to to what we can add. And I suppose the main designer of India was is a Brit, right? So it's entirely possible that he doesn't conceive of tea as a luxury, but as a bare necessity of life. Oh, Rome's helping. Excellent. Alright, we have repaired some damage. We are still damaged. However, I would like my disciple, but I also would like, well, I suppose more units? Even more units? We are very slow to get though. The miner and the jade would be tempting too, but that's going to get pillaged. Well, I guess for now the only reasonable thing is to get more units. We are still very much fighting. Alright, more rebels. Oligarch has died. Alright, we are still negative everywhere. Oh, let's get a chance for more wisdom. The Scythians or the Numidians? Well, which one are weaker? The Scythians are weaker than us, the Numidians are similar. But on the other hand, the Scythians already like us. Alright, let's kill these guys. That's a little bit better already. I don't really like those promotions. Oh yeah, I suppose I have to heal. Alright. Yeah, this is painful. Alright, let's get there. Yeah, if we can strike from a territory from the same family, that will be better. Alright, let's declare the Numidians, just because the Scythians like us. Kerma, the herbalist. We should really have our leader as governor. He's quite a decent governor despite being a general archetype. goods cost. Yeah, I suppose the judge pleases me. More warriors. I think tea was only in the Assam region of India till relatively modern time. It was more a Chinese thing. I'm not quite sure about the history of tea, really. I think it was known in India for a long time, although not as widely cultivated as it is now, of course. Well, not of course, but all range units, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not taking too much damage, so let's remove that guy first. I would really like to get more mines and finish this damn legacy. Yeah, that works for now. Yeah, I think I'm burning my last the last bits of training to hit. Wikipedia says you are right, so I assume I assume that tea was mostly cultivated and used in China and came to India later. I'm not quite sure who's right in this context, so I assume goes fine. The approaches at settlement have been arranged. Yeah, let's be friends with the Romans. Oof. Alright. Should we wager a city? It seems the king of the Roman is waging a city against us, against our archers. We have 2 slingers, so I assume our archers are not that glorious, but yeah, slingers are nothing if not mighty, right? Let's see it. Oh, so they gain a city instead. Alright, too bad. Well, you'll have to deal with the locals. Drunken bets. What am I doing? I should be getting that first. And get the wood I need. Yes, let's whack this guy. Oh my god, they are very unpleasant to fight. And these guys too, I have no orders! Rawr! Alright, not the most brilliant game, I'm afraid. I'm getting massacred by barbarians. By raiders. Still have ruins 2 tiles from my borders. More tribal raids. The Romans are continuing on their wonder path after taking our city in a bet. We could get trade and opinion. Yeah, well, the research would be welcome for sure. The prince could become a builder or a scholar. Well, a scholar would be nice, for sure. A builder would be nice as well. But there's not so much we can do with it at the moment, so I'll pick the scholar actually. With our siege cities, that's more valuable as well. And I think I value the discipline. I could become stressed again. Sure. Alright, and let's indulge in revelry, as one is wont to do in these circumstances. Okay, and yeah, what else we can do? Yeah, there's still a lot of them, unfortunately, so we cannot venture too far from our city centers. Still. Oh, we cannot cross over. All right. Yeah, I should not have wagered against the Romans. Yeah, that is not splendid. Drunken War declaration incoming. Wow, yeah, that's quite possible. We did lose a city because Romans were drunk, actually. It wasn't even our revelry, I believe. Oh, another one. Alright, no longer stressed, and we could become a zealot. Oh, no longer stressed, and we could become miserable. Oh my god. Well, zealot, really? I mean, I can't be a general, I'm a pacifist. I suppose miserable echoes what's happening in the game, so for the rhyme. Oh, and we got another one pillaged here, so we will never have 6 mines because there's always one pillaged somewhere. Amusing, and we lost a warrior actually. All right, so this game is disaggregating. Oh, I didn't expect I would do so poorly. I'm a bit sorry for not showing much of Maurya, much more at least. But we are not getting up very successfully, it seems, this game. Yeah, I can rush units. I don't have much training, so not really. We are really behind the curve at the moment in orders, in everything. So it's not only units, unfortunately. Are we getting our legacy still? We completed a mine. We could get peace with the Romans, which would be useful. Yeah, I suppose. And yeah, the poor growth start, which is getting felt by the lack of food at the moment. Growth resources are of course food resources as well. Yeah, well, we could appoint. Well, let's do that. Let's spend a turn appointing a pair of generals here, a pair of commanders. Alright, and I didn't do that right. Because they're not the right... Oh, okay, no, only this guy can get the generals because they're not of the right family. Alright, so I cannot assign a pair of commanders actually, because I don't have a pair of commanders. I only have a single one, in fact. And can we do anything here? Well, not that much either, really. Oh yeah, true, these are all... They are not food fishes. Yeah, well, this doesn't look too great. I do love that. So we can have a look a little bit at Tamil. I will not show more because I think Fluffy might showcase them next week. Maurya weak confirmed. No, they are not. They are not weak. I'm not playing well. That's for sure. And my start wasn't great. That's for sure as well. So, but Maurya is not weak, no. And I played, yeah, I took some strange bet and stuff like that, so which is a bit silly as well. I was a bit ambitious with my ambitions, fittingly enough. But yeah, a bit too many war with tribes. Yeah, I could bet that I would discover 6 technologies again. Freedom would be very helpful with how many rebels we are having. But we are losing units very rapidly, one every turn more or less. So that is, well, definitely not sustainable. So alright, I think all in all, we've seen a little bit of this start. Rather than trying to salvage this game, which maybe can be done, I think I would rather show a new one, another one, and be able to show you a little bit more of the DLC in a bit of a different context. What's special about our UU? Alright, I'll show you the unique units from Maurya right after. Alright, our capital is, well, miserable, I believe. So that's a reroll again. That's a pasture start. We don't start with this boundary. We don't get to improve anything for a long time. So let's just re-roll it until we get something a bit more playable. 1 or 2 grain. The real world map. No, I picked the map script, one of the new map scripts. I think I'm going to standard. This is a very good start. Let me show the unique units from Maurya. So they are the assault elephant and the armored elephant. So they are elephant units with panic, as all elephants. Just as all other elephants as well. They are subject to zone of control, contrary to horse units. But these ones have assault. So they have it's the same trait that is on rams and siege towers from Assyria. So that's plus 50% into urban, plus 50% into forts, and plus 25% defense against range units. So they are very tanky, stompy boys. They don't get to rout though, which is a special perk of Carthage elephant units. War elephants by themselves panic but do not rout. The combination of both is only on Carthage. These ones are, well, siege elephants, yes. I believe that's fair to say. That's a fitting description. Yeah. What wonders are in the game? It would be fun if there was a Jawan aqueduct, and it is here. So we could get some nice free farmers here. Yeah, and I think I'm funding Sages immediately. We got free husbandry, interestingly. Alright, let's go divination. A few barbarians, some Thracians. There's a city site of some description here. Alright, besieger. I think I'm going for this one first. Then we'll move around in the other direction. Might not reach in one turn though. Terrain is very poor. Thracians. Nope. And we might want to deal with them first with that. Yes, 3 choice between 6 families. Statesman, Sage Nation. Potential to be really strong. Yeah, potential. There are 2 strong families, but there are 2 families you want wide, so there's competition between them. So I'm not so sure that it's that imbalanced, actually. Sure, it is many players' wet dream. And Maurya is certainly strong, but I'm not sure that the competition between that having sages and statesmen is really what makes them that salient. I'm tempted to pick the food actually. Whack. Alright. Oh, I could have clear cut as well. Yeah, actually I'm going to, for once I'm playing with undo, so I might as well do that. I'm going to put a granary here, no doubt, so... possibly even before adding the next farm. Only sensible choice is champion, hunter, rider. No room for sages or statesmen. Yeah, that's one way to look at it, for sure. It sounds like a fun variant game or challenge game, for sure. Alright, the Huns. I do not want to fight the Huns. The Huns are terrifying. Let me tell you. Let me see. So I don't know if you spot what makes them really terrifying, but this is displayed on screen. No, we are not going to fight them. They are led by a tactician, so we are slightly lucky in that they will like us a little bit. But we've already declared war on a tribe. We have 2 barbarian spots to clear. Let's not go to war with the Huns right now. Not yet. Yeah, I believe we want another settler right away. Yeah, let's take some opinion on the... And yeah, if they could have a good view of polytheism, that would help. Kind of need riders if there are no elephants to go around, but sages, states and champs feel like an inside combo. Yeah, potentially. They are a very strong combo for sure. Oh, we have to go around these mountains with our scouts. Well, maybe we'll find other interesting stuff. I like how the terrain look with the desert and the marshes and the forest. Yeah, I don't enjoy that very much. I think I'm going police actually, because I want forestry and I'm going to farm champions here. And yeah, we take the stone from the goals. And we'll pay the tax. We'll get the early worker, even if it's a champion city. We have no iron production at the moment, so it's not that easy to get an early warrior. But we'll soon get there. Estate, 5 specialists. Well, I suppose 5 specialists will happen. Kill this guy. Get the next farm. And yeah, let's try to clear these 2 spots. And hopefully we'll be a little bit less vulnerable to raids from then on. There is a nice pass here that will protect us from the Thracians. Well, I suppose I can go around in the north as well. We'll take Besieger and heal. We could use the stone. We could indeed. Pious is of limited value at the moment, or we could just pick the wisdom. Yeah, let's do that. Whack! Oh, I'm tempted to go righteous. But Ranger is also very strong on this map. Alright, let's go for it. While our scout is still exploring this mountain range, which apparently has no end. Those uns affect Carthage Orator balance, and O is uns distribution handled in a competitive setting. I can see it really changing the balance of an MP game. I'm going to be honest, I think it can break an MP game. If you can, because they are very strong, because they are organized. So they are organized from the start. So essentially you get a buddy nation that is playing for you. So at least that's how I feel about it. To me, they feel like very, very strong. And what third family am I getting? Well, we could try Sage with well, Sage, Champion, and Statesman, if it gets everyone excited. So yeah, let's have a look at that. Let's send our settler that way and try to achieve that. And yeah, I suppose we'll get our few farms going. Ah, yeah, my walker was a provocation. Or if we want to be sure to have elephants, riders indeed could be indicated as well. But here I see 3 pasture opportunity, no. Well, we have seen no elephants. But alright. For the sake of the powerful combo, let's get Statesman into the game as well. And oops. Not sure what happened there. Oh, okay, we got an event, so we can set Ebony on tile 34-32, so the one where we were. Is that it? Yeah. Alright, let's get Ebony then. Yeah, we are. The nice ebony trees are showing. And yeah, it even spawned on... and you can get lumber mills on ebony, that's how you exploit these tiles. So that is a thing. And sorry, I was just clicking quickly to double clear. But we almost missed a new event because of that, so we get to see it and enjoy it. I hope someone declares war on the Huns and gets embassy. We could get cunning and some discipline. Courage and lose discipline. I'm not entirely adverse to that actually, but wow, cunning is nice, I suppose. And I'll get the mine started. Alright, can we go around this mountain range at long last? Influence, will we get bone dice? Alright, let's not declare war on everyone this time. Gauls are not at war. The Thracians are. No, there are not even more elephants. Ebony indeed. Alright. We could marry a Hun. It seems Devi supports the ID. Yes, well. It's been a long time since last I had 3 wives. But let's not shun such an opportunity if it presents itself. And alright, this is a coastal mountain range, so we are not going to get our scout back this way unless we get exploration, I suppose. Let's go grab this ancient ruin. I think I have to cancel that, right? I cannot reach with my leader. Yeah, I'm not in range. Unfortunate. Yeah, I should count myself lucky that I didn't lose my worker to start with. Alright, let's cancel. I do need my worker. Fast and heal. Alright, the princess could become herbalist, carpenter, or educated. Yeah, I think I like that. We have them. Oh no, we want to keep the money. Alright, frugal you are. You study commerce. We got our farmer. And I think I'm paying for a warrior. But not in my capital. Yeah, that feels a bit strange. Let's get an settler rather in the capital and get a warrior in my champion seat, which is a lot more efficient at it, and of course there'll be steadfast as well. I think I'm paying the training to get that good right now. Yeah, okay, this is funnier, but I really want that, in fact. So let me grab the stone instead. And we might be in a position to start the German aqueduct, actually. It hasn't been started yet? No, not yet. So we might have a chance next turn. I'm picking the discipline, actually. Alright. Going here, and I'm stunning this guy, just because if the marauder attacks me, he's going to take return damage. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's start it. So I know it's taking a long time. I hope I'm not dying in one hit if that guy's attack me. No, that should be okay. Do we have a husbandry? Oh yes, we got it as a free tech. I'm stupid. As sages, we got it for free. Oh, Scythians. I'm meeting too many tribes too quickly. Yeah, more stone. Hello, Out of Misfield. Welcome to the stream. Right, a floud. Let's get the wisdom for sure. Kill this guy. They are chasing me down there. Let's get the mine. Let's see what we can find. With the Thracians chasing my militia. Alright, there is an inner sea up north. Yeah, they do seem to just know where my unit is. The tribes. Tribes see the whole map. The Duke could become equestrian, pathfinder, or a cultivator. Well, we have great farms in our capital, so let's go at it that way. And yeah, aristocracy for the research, I suppose, is the more urgent of these texts. I went for police because I want to go land consolidation relatively early, be able to clear jungle if necessary, even if we do not have that many land consolidation resources around this time, but we still have we still would make good use of lumber mills, especially with ebony around. So that is the thing. The princess will become a scholar, and let's send the duke a frugal and righteous scholar. Yeah, right. That's a decent governor for sure. We could assign her, possibly. Yeah, and I'm going to influence her as well to get her happy. Yeah, I suppose another warrior. Not yet. I am pleased that the Huns are friendly with us. I would like them to offer peace, but we are not there yet. And of course, aristocracy will help as well. A group of vandals. Uh-huh. Could gain a walker and some growth. If we spend money, we could get a tribal alliance with them. Or we could gain diplomatic resolution with the Thracians. I think I want the walker and the growth. That's very greedy, but yeah, I think that's what I want, so let's get it. Alright, growth would be great here. Let's get the pastures. Alright, Hinduism has been funded. So there's no... well, urgency. I suppose there is some urgency in getting some shrines around. Yeah, I'm going to risk it and get another walker. Well, yeah, we'll see if the Thracians come. I'm not too tempted. For now, it seems. Right, the princess is no longer disappointed. Excellent. So that's a result of our influence mission, I believe. Alright. Let's go fight here. I'll keep my warrior here, actually. Duke, run sheet. Yeah, extra wisdom will be nice, and for the queen consort as well. Yeah, I believe that's worth it. Will I 7 wisdom is quite nice, I have to admit. Oh, I want the worker to stay here. To stay here to protect the tile, that's the reason I want them to stay there. If that's unclear. Yeah, and I think I want another worker. I think my king on top of this warrior might be enough to clear this camp. These are only barbarians. Otherwise, the new warriors I will spawn for my champion seat will certainly be able to help in the not too distant future. Right, so Australianism has been founded. Could marry a Vandal. Do we really want to marry a Vandal? Suppose we could. I think we'd want to marry a Hun if we really have a choice. Alright, so we are a ranger from the jungle entry. Indeed, we get the bonus. I'm not sure why I get a better bonus from here, though. Oh, as ranger leader. Okay, so the plus 10% as leader only extend to 3. Alright, we killed that guy. Excellent. And let's get a bit closer in position to fight. That's going to come soon. The rebel is, well, protecting us a bit. Babylonians. Interesting. Oh, and we do have this spot. I'm silly, I should have sent a settler there too a bit earlier. Alright, aristocracy was discovered. The Duke could become a schemer, a cruel schemer, no less. Or narrator, well, I'm not sure. The wisdom of a schemer would be nice. I feel they are likely to kill people that I don't want to die, so... influence and greedy. Such a charming character, decidedly. Alright. The School of Hard Knocks. When you're here, Princess Saint Dimitra the Righteous was younger. She was picked on mercilessly by Ategnata the Gaul. As I've gotten older, the two have become friends, but there is still a strong sense of competitiveness between them that sometimes turns violent. You have watched this from afar and said nothing. It occurs to you, however, that if you selectively intervene, you could guide Princess Saint Dimitra the Righteous's development. Will you? She could become tough. She could become strict. Or they could both gain XP. Tegnata would become a court soldier as well. Well, Princess is 22. I suppose I could still tutor the younger kid with the court soldier. Tough, I don't value that much. Strict is nice. Promote unit 5 times. Well, that's going to happen, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, let's go straight for a forestry this time. Alright, another warrior will pop next turn, that will help a bit. Commerce studies. Do I risk the schemer? Too dangerous. Orator you will be. This guy is going to pillage if I free the tile, so I'm not going to. Well, alright. Okay, so that's a long trip this scout made. That uncovering, well, I guess interesting terrain, but not coming back home anytime soon, I suspect. Trouble raid, alright. Another court scholar, okay. Oh, we do want to visit the city of Babylon. Let's do that. And that's a free for us. Cool. Engineering will be welcome. We've already started our first wonder, but still, engineering is nice. Yeah, we've been making settlers, so let's get more food with the next farm. Let's adopt centralization. And let's get our next settler on the way. And with that, let's get ready to do more. We will want an ambassador and, if possible, get peace with the Huns as well. That would secure us a lot better. Yeah, I'm going to spend some of this food to get another warrior started right now. Alright, so that's a decent Ashoka that we have. Peace with the Babylonians. Interesting. Yeah. The princess could marry princess and scholar, right? Oh, the oligarch is in love with us at the moment and would no longer love us. Alright, yeah, but I really don't want to... it will devastate my opinion, of course. Still, that's a scholar marrying a scholar, I like it. Alright, we're not getting that. I don't want to become intolerant, so... Sure. And okay, what family would that be? I suppose statesman? Oh, it could have been nice patrons if we hadn't picked all our families already. With 3 pearls in decently easy reach. Oh, this guy is dying. Can I save them? I might. I might. Alright, worker then. Yeah, I believe they're too slow to inflict enough damage. I can get a little bit of damage from that guy, a little bit from the other, but not enough to die right there and then. Mercifully. The Vandals. Yeah, I'm not at war with them yet, I suppose. Alright, let's get back. Could get peace from the Gauls. I guess that's worth it. They stop bothering us. I would really like peace from the Huns, though. At one point they're going to declare war on someone, and that someone is going to die. And they're very close by as well. So even the raids will be very painful. Would that be your fourth wife? I haven't kept track, but possibly we have a great many wives at the moment. No, only 3. And alright, the Duke. Brilanta cannot become a builder or scholar. I believe we are a scholar family with a scholar daughter, 2 scholar wives, scholar son-in-law as well. So alright, we'll pick a scholar. And with that, I think we are at the end of this stream. So yeah, I hope you will have gathered a few of the things that comes with the new nation in India, new nations. I've purposely and a bit cheekily not shown much about the Vechi or the Tamilakan. Yeah. You will have still a few things to speculate about. I'm sure my colleague the Bunny will show more about them next week. But yeah, I must say we've been waiting for a long time for the announcement of the DLC. We've been working on it for a long time. It is packed. It is by far the largest, the most the fullest DLC in terms of raw content. It took a long time to get it all done. I hope you'll like it. Yeah, I will leave you with a view of the city center of Maurya and of the urban tiles we have, which mix the architecture from all 3 new nations. So some of the yurt and tent from the nomads, Vechi, which were essentially nomad people before they settled in Central Asia and Bactria, and a variety of more Indian architecture, as you will recognize them and be associated square-based building with Maurya and more domes from Tamil. I believe the art from the DLC is some of the best we've produced so far, so I hope you will like it. And with that, I will say goodbye and see you soon. Bye bye.